Welcome back, everybody. Today we're talking about tugboats, laboratories, or I should say underwater labs, and the wipe happening for Rust Console Edition for the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, next generations, and everything in between. And I'm Jade Monkey. Okay, so a lot to cover here. It could be a little confusing because we still haven't had official word yet. So we're going to talk about the updates and like what stages they're going to be in and what to expect. So technically, at last we heard, both C Labs and both of the submarines, both the solo and duo, this is obviously the duo submarine, should be happening this Thursday, May 30th. Now, on main branch, it should be pushed forward, because last time we heard that was the roadmap for it. But we also heard that there's going to be a phase 2 that is going to include the tugboat. So is it going to all go to main branch at the end of June? Are we going to get a part of it, the phase 1, on May 30th? But either way you cut it, it does look like we're going to get tugboats on PTB either Thursday or Friday. If things go as planned, maybe they have to delay it a little bit, but it's going to happen relatively soon. So if you're playing on PTB, it's just going to get even better because we'll have labs and tugboats, which is pretty sweet. So yeah, that's what's kind of crazy, right? Like they didn't officially announce it yet. And it's kind of like one of those 50-50 things, because usually they hype it up a little bit when it comes out, but like we do have a major wipe that's happening on main branch, so it's kind of like, yes, we're getting it, but like we're not, because I'm pretty sure no matter what, we're going to get at least one wipe when one of these come in, or both of them. So it kind of doesn't make sense if we're going to get a wipe this Thursday if we don't get any of these on main branch. Just know that these submarines and underwater labs are currently in PTB testing staging branch. It's like all the same thing. If you want to know where that's at, if you're looking for these and you're like, hey, I'm trying to find the servers, I don't see underwater labs anywhere, that's because you're on the wrong version. You have to be in testing staging branch. So if you're looking for it, just go to your PlayStation or Microsoft Store, search for Rust Console Edition, public testing branch, and download that. It is a separate launch, it's a separate application. It all happens on your console, so nothing weird's going to happen there. And if you have access, you do it there. If you don't have access, there is a way to buy a skin set that's going to give you some skins, some coins, and then access to PTB if you want to. So it's actually still cheaper to go like the cheapest version and then buy the skin set if you wanted to. Or if you like the skin set, you can just buy that too. It all happens in your store, Sony and Microsoft. So if you're looking for it or confused, that's where you find it. So yeah, tugboats are going to be massive. We don't know if we're going to get those changes to the harbor and or the oil rig. Technically, the oil rig is going to have a moon pool at the bottom, so that shouldn't be terribly difficult to add necessarily, but you can already see that the harbor has a massive change, and it looks like the cargo ship's going to have some adjustments. So essentially, harbors change, and you can sneak aboard the cargo ship, and they dock at the shoreline at the harbor itself. So we don't know if that's coming in with the tugboats or not. We just do know it has been confirmed that tugboats are coming in. So I'm going to guess we're going to get something else with it. I'm not sure what it is. It would make sense if it was more aquatic, but if we did get this extra stuff in, that would be pretty sweet, because like technically this has only been on PC for like a month. So 2 months if you count the testing staging branch here. So either way, it's going to be awesome. Let's be honest, dude. We're going to get underwater labs and tugboats. Like, I'm in, dude. Like, this is, like, the best thing ever. This is a mobile base. That's essentially what this is. Real fast, if you want to know. If you find one, you can stick doors up. Yes. Yes, you can. And you can claim the boat for yours. So you sit here, you hold action, and then you authorize. Yeah, it's a base. Add the doors, put on a lock, you're good to go. It's crazy, right? And then you have a place downstairs where you can actually build and even, like, put up your bed and stuff. So it's, yeah, think about it. Like, you're doing oil rig, you're doing laboratories, you can just respawn, dude. It's crazy. So yeah, this is a big deal. Downstairs where you can actually do the building and stuff. This bad boy's got sonar on it, so you can see the submarines coming, or other boats. It's fantastic. Or even the labs, let's be honest. And also, our little duo submarine also has sonar. Nice. So yeah, it's a great addition, and the fact that we're going to have tugboats and the submarines fighting each other on the water, so much fun. It's like Sea of Thieves, dude. It's awesome. Cannot wait for that. So the word basically is, the summary is, if we don't see anything on main branch on the 30th, it looks like they're going to bunch it up for the end of June for main branch. But either way you cut it, it looks like we're going to get some updates on PTB relatively soon, probably Thursday or Friday. So just hang tight. All right, so let's go on to the wipes and also my custom server, and let's talk about that for a second. The custom server's been a little goofy this week for sure. Well, actually, let me show you how to find my server. You just search Jade and then go to Filter and then say Sort by Player Slots Fullest. We should be at the top or close to the top. Here's what the name looks like here. Jade Monkey 2X Solo Duo Trio. All BPs unlocked, Recycler, and Anti-Cheat. And yes, we do have a wipe happening on May 30th, 2024, full wipe for us. All right, so kind of a breakdown here real fast as to what's been going on with the custom server. Turns out, like we had a bunch of static over the weekend. Like the server was crashing, it was being weird, we had lag. It took us a long time, but we figured out that there is something in the patch currently that's making it unstable once the population on custom servers goes past 50, or roughly 50. So we had to take our server pop, which is normally 100, and squeeze it to 50 to keep stability. So I know that's not the best, that definitely sucks, but at least the server is stable now. So we're probably not going to attempt to push it back to 100 until we have like a hotfix or a patch that comes through. So technically, if we do get this update on main branch, we should hopefully have the fix for that. So you'll have to hang tight when this does occur. Speaking of like when the wipe happens itself, typically it happens pretty early on, like 1 p.m. to like 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But because we're expecting to see either a hotfix or like a major patch, really we have to wait for the patch to release, then we have to wait for it to get pushed to the servers, and then we have to make sure it's stable. So those days, which could be this Thursday, could be the days where it goes to like all the way up to like 4 p.m. or 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know that's not ideal, but like essentially we'd have to rewipe anyway. Like we have to wait for that stuff to come out and be stable, and then we can do our wipe, because otherwise we're just asking to like rewipe the server, or we're just inviting more problems, which we don't need. So yeah, typically that window's pretty large on days like that. So I'm expecting it this Thursday, so just, hang tight. And we are going to try to put the population back to 100 if we can, but if it's not, we're going to squeeze it back to 50 just for stability reasons. If you are looking for VIP on my server, it does get you queue skip, so it pushes you to the front of the line. That's it. There's no kits or anything involved with that. It's done through my YouTube channel. If you hit the join button there, I think it's under the video or it's off to the right, depending on what platform you're on. If you join there, once you become a channel member, then you can go to my community tab on YouTube and then find the members only post and then reply to that. That post there, you leave your PSN or gamer tag there, and then I can respond and then echo back what we put into the database. I can heart it, so then you'll get that notification through YouTube, and then you can verify whether or not I put in the right stuff, and then it's nice for notification and for verification. Ooh, a lot of words. So that's the best way to do it. I would just say, once you do enter it, make sure that when you hit the post, just like verify that it actually posted, because I think some old versions of YouTube on like mobile apps and stuff can be a little goofy, and sometimes it'll look like it posted, but like if it didn't, just make sure that it does, because if we don't see your name, we can't add you in. So that's what we've been doing there. Also, if you find anybody cheating, whether it's teaming above 3, or if you see people using M and K or any kind of scripting whatsoever, please use the in-game report system on my server. It goes directly to us. Be specific about who it is, where they're at in the grid, and also like what they're doing. If they're dumb enough to do TikToks, add that too. We'll handle them. It helps us get there much, much faster. Discord's not used for that report system because we don't have a ticket system inside of Discord. It's much harder to kind of follow what's going on there. Plus, there's just a lot of noise in Discord. You know what I mean? So the best place to do it is in-game, because when you're on my server, those go to us directly. And then also, for anybody thinking about cheating on our server, we also share it with other servers, the big servers, and we also push that information onto Double 11. So when they decide to do a big ban wave, we often send enough data to do the ban. So there's serious repercussions to cheating on our server, so just don't do it, right? So yeah. Anyways, so that's our custom server. That's what's going on there. Let's go on to main branch, shall we? I gotta tell you, these skins right here for these small boxes are the best. They're little tiny bases. I mean, come on. That's the coolest thing ever, right? Metal base, high quality base, stone base. I mean, dude, and they glow in the dark. Come on. It's awesome. All right, so on to monthly main branch. We have Thursday, May 30th, 2024. According to the Discord, we should have a full wipe. Okay, so that means you lose everything, right? The BP is the map you're starting fresh. So if you're thinking about starting on a new server, that's the time to do it this Thursday, right? On main branch. The next scheduled wipe, or a soft or full, we're still not sure. It should be June 27th, 2024, monthly main branch for Rust Console Edition. And that happens, did I not put the times up? Oh, I didn't put the times up. Boo. 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I want to say, is it 9? Here, we'll actually go over to the weekend, and that'll give you the better times. Let's do that. I was like, man, I forgot something. I knew I did. All right, so on to weekly main branch. Again, Thursday, May 30th, 2024. When we say main branch, we mean like just regular Rust. That is also going to be a full wipe. BPs and the map, so starting completely fresh. Again, this is the time to move servers if you'd like to. Servers come back online at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 11:30 a.m. PST, 7:30 p.m. BST, and 30 minutes prior to that they go down. Takes roughly 30 minutes for them to come back up. I expect us to be around that time plus a couple hours on our custom server as well, just because I'm almost positive we're going to get an update, because usually when you get a full wipe over here, there's some kind of patch that's coming through. So, and again, this is all according to the Discord. They could change this, and if they do, like if we find out when the wipes are happening, like if there's an adjustment to what we're putting here, or if there's some kind of adjustment to the update that's going to happen or not going to happen, we'll let everybody know. So just look for the video. Another good reason to subscribe and turn on those notifications. We'll let you know ASAP. But according to the information we have, these should be the wipes, and the update should be coming to some degree for us. And also, PTB is most definitely just getting new stuff. So it's kind of the place to play right now, if you ask me, right? So yeah, a lot of very exciting stuff coming through the pipeline here. Also, yeah, I almost forgot. There is an anniversary skin. You have to find it through your PSN. I'm sorry, not your PSN, but your Sony store, your Microsoft store on your console. If you don't see it under like Rust attachments or skins or whatever, I think you just search Rust. Was it Rust Console Edition 3rd Anniversary Skin? And I think it should show up. It should be a rocket tube, so be sure to check that out. Grab it now, because I think it stops in June 4th. So you might as well, right? Because, you know, happy birthday to Rust Console Edition. It's 3. And if you are interested in the secret that we found deep within the labs, we already have that video up on the end screen now. And hopefully we see you on the live stream, our custom server, or in the next video. Love you. Bye.